For decades, Nigeria's power sector has been defined by a fragile national grid, prone to collapse, constrained by gas shortages, and unable to meet the demands of a growing economy. But a new chapter is unfolding. Across the country, states are now leveraging reforms to take greater control of their energy future. In Edo State, the government is moving quickly to reposition its power sector. Long plagued by inadequate supply due to transmission and generation constraints, the state is now keying into the Electricity Act to open up the market to private investment. The Commissioner for Power, Paul Usembo, says the reforms are designed to address long-standing inefficiencies in the system.
Edo State took pragmatic steps under the present administration. In February 2025, His Excellency Senator Monday Okpebholo enacted the Edo State Electricity Law. Within the 1 year of the enactment of our law, to date we've had a groundbreaking ceremony for the 100 megawatts being done by CCTC company. We've had a new disco.
At the heart of this strategy is a 100 megawatt independent power project, recently flagged off by Governor Monday Okpebholo, a move aimed at boosting generation capacity and reducing reliance on the national grid. While some states are still building capacity, Abia State is already offering a glimpse into what decentralized power could look like, as the Abia Integrated Power Project, also known as the Geometric Power Plant, is operating largely outside the instability of the national grid. For businesses in the commercial hub, the difference is clear. Stable electricity supply is driving productivity, supporting small-scale industries and attracting new investments. The managing director of the plant, Ugo Opiegbe, says the model demonstrates the benefits of a decentralized system.
States now have the authority to make laws over power generation, power transmission, power distribution, and so on, power trading even. A lot of states in Nigeria are gradually leveraging that legislation. And in Abia State, for example, they've passed their state electricity law that created the Abia State Electricity Regulatory Agency, which is ASIRA.
Backing this progress, Governor Alex Oti has moved to institutionalize reforms, establishing a state electricity regulatory authority to drive long-term energy independence.
Even though we are still discussing, we found a turbine for them in the Netherlands that can generate 155 megawatts of electricity. So my Honorable Commissioner for Power and Public Utilities is in the Netherlands negotiating that. Even though it's a private enterprise, but we are interested to support them to grow because it is all for us.
The story is more complex in Rivers State, where despite hosting multiple independent power plants, including Afam, Omoku, and Transamadi, the state remains vulnerable to national grid disruptions. Power sector expert Innocent Lord Douglas suggests a sector-based approach where specific plans are assigned to serve designated areas.
As a state government, you have the power to do that. Take care of from Rumolumini, Ajip, Mbobolu, and Maitre. Take up that from the grid and negotiate. You now go to One, where you have another IPP. He said, look, this part of Ogoni, Notary is taking some part. It can now go back also in the relationship. He said, okay, this area that you people are residing, where you do business, take a chunk of this community and empower them with a light. You now go back to Afam 5, Abia Afam 2, which is also IPP. I bought her from River State. It's okay, all this from Oyibo. Come back to all these areas. By the time these areas have been allotted to different IPP, you will know that River State will be rich with energy.
Others are pushing for diversification, including the adoption of renewable solutions, such as solar mini-grids.
The state governors that have the resources should be able to do more, not only going into the generation of electricity using gas, but also being able to generate electricity using solar, because solar product is everywhere now, and solar farms can be created to address some of these issues.
Taken together, these stories reflect a broader shift in Nigeria's electricity landscape, from Edo's ambition to Abia's working model and Rivers' untapped potential. The message is clear: the future of power in Nigeria may no longer lie solely in the national grid, but in how effectively states can generate, manage, and distribute electricity within their own borders.